Negotiable Instruments Act, Section 107, Reasonable time for transmitting such notice. Section 107 of the Negotiable Instruments Act, 1881 explains the reasonable time within which a party who has received notice of dishonour must transmit such notice to a prior party if he wishes to enforce his rights against that party. The provision ensures continuity in the chain of notice and provides a fair standard for determining whether notice has been transmitted within proper time. 1. Purpose of the provision. When a negotiable instrument is dishonoured, notice of dishonour must be communicated to parties sought to be held liable, such as drawers and inducers. As the notice may pass through several parties before reaching earlier parties in the chain of liability, Section 107 lays down the rule for determining whether such transmission has been made within a reasonable time. The object of the section is to protect rights of parties seeking recovery from prior parties, ensure prompt communication of dishonour, and maintain fairness and commercial certainty. 2. Applicability of the section. Section 107 applies where a party has received notice of dishonour and wishes to enforce his rights against a prior party in the chain of liability. In such a case, that party must transmit the notice to the earlier liable party within a reasonable time to preserve his rights of recovery. 3. Meaning of prior party. A prior party is a person who became liable on the negotiable instrument before the party transmitting the notice, such as a prior inducer, the drawer, or any earlier liable party. The section preserves the right of reimbursement and recovery against such prior parties by ensuring that notice is transmitted in a timely manner. 4. Reasonable time for transmission. Section 107 provides that notice is transmitted within a reasonable time if it is sent within the same period that the transmitting party would have had if he were the holder. Thus, the law applies to such transmission the same standard that governs a holder in giving notice of dishonour. 5. Equality of time period. The section creates equality between a holder giving the original notice and a party forwarding that notice to prior parties in the chain of liability. Accordingly, the party receiving notice gets a fresh and similar period to transmit it further backward, ensuring fairness and practical convenience. 6. Importance of prompt transmission. Prompt transmission of notice is important because prior parties must receive timely information regarding dishonour to protect their financial interests, arrange payment, and recover from earlier parties. It also helps preserve evidence and legal remedies, while delay beyond a reasonable time may discharge prior parties from liability. 7. Commercial importance of the provision. Section 107 is commercially significant because negotiable instruments often involve multiple inducers and parties, and the provision facilitates orderly communication while preserving rights between them. It promotes commercial efficiency, prevents unfair discharge due to technical delays, and supports the smooth functioning of negotiable instrument transactions. For more details, contact us.